Welcome to Psychic Station. Have you ever wondered why life often feels like an uphill battle? Why stress, regret, and worry seem to follow us everywhere, no matter how much we achieve or plan? The answer might not be what you think. It lies not in changing your circumstances, but in changing how you experience the present moment. Let's pause and ask ourselves, how often do we find ourselves caught in thoughts of the past, replaying memories or regrets? Or perhaps we're fixated on the future, imagining scenarios, worrying, or chasing something that feels just out of reach. In doing so, we create resistance to the present moment, a resistance that shows up as judgment, frustration, or negativity. And this resistance is the root of much of our unnecessary suffering. Here's the paradox. The more we resist the now, the more we suffer. Why? Because the mind thrives on time, on the past, and the future. It uses them to maintain control, to keep us tethered to illusions of what was or what might be. The present, by contrast, feels threatening to the mind because it's timeless, formless, and impossible to manipulate. But what if we shifted this paradigm? Imagine making the present moment, not the past or the future, the center of your life. Imagine embracing each moment as if you had chosen it, even the uncomfortable ones. This doesn't mean resigning to passivity or giving up on goals. Rather, it means anchoring yourself in acceptance. When we fully accept the present moment, we're not weighed down by resistance or judgment. Instead, we free up mental and emotional energy to take meaningful action when necessary. Think about this. In nature, there is no concept of time as we know it. An oak tree doesn't worry about the future or dwell on the past. It simply exists in the now. Animals, too, live fully in the present. And while humans have the unique ability to reflect and plan, skills essential for survival, these abilities can become sources of dysfunction when they dominate our lives. So, how do we break free from this mental time trap? The key lies in awareness. Start by observing your thoughts without judgment. Notice when your mind pulls you into the past or projects you into the future. Recognize the resistance it creates against the present. The act of simply observing this process weakens its grip. When faced with an unpleasant moment, don't fight it. Accept it as it is, either labeling it as good or bad nor attaching a story to it. This acceptance doesn't mean complacency. It's a state of inner peace that allows you to respond to life with clarity and purpose. And here's the beauty of living in the now. It doesn't just reduce pain, it unlocks the vast creative potential of being. The present moment is where intuition, insight, and inspiration arise. It's where true joy lives, not as a fleeting emotion, but as a state of being that isn't dependent on external circumstances. Ask yourself, what would life be like if you stopped treating the present as a stepping stone to the future? What if you stopped resisting what already is and started working with it instead of against it? This shift isn't just a mental exercise, it's a profound transformation. It's about living as though the now is your true home and treating the past and future as occasional visitors. When you stop running from the present, you'll find that life begins to flow in unexpected and miraculous ways. Challenges feel less daunting, relationships become more meaningful, and your sense of self is no longer tied to fleeting circumstances. The world we live in encourages constant striving toward success, happiness, or some idealized version of ourselves. But what if the very act of striving is what keeps us from finding peace? What if the answers we seek aren't out there, but right here, in this very moment? This isn't a call to abandon ambition or goals. It's an invitation to redefine your relationship with time and your mind. To make the present moment your ally rather than your enemy. To realize that life is happening now, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right here, right now. So why not start today? Observe your thoughts, embrace the now, and see how your life transforms when you finally stop resisting what already is. It's not just a mindset shift, it's a way to reclaim the peace, freedom, and joy that are your birthright. Thank you for being part of this journey with Psychic Station. Share your feedback in the comments below. Your voice helps shape our journey forward. See you in the next video.